Welcome back. This concludes our third and final training on Office 365. Today we want to show you how you can dictate and record your voice rather than typing. We want to look at how you can collaborate with other students using Word document, how you can use our translation feature in Word documents, and finally, some phenomenal supports called Immersive Reader. We will start with the dictation feature. This is for students who type really slow. If you've ever taken a typing test and your typing speed is 10 words per minute, you may want to use this feature. I would strongly suggest when you open up your OneDrive that you always keep a Word document outside of your folders called either microphone or dictation. Mine is called microphone. I always keep this open so that I may be able to use this feature. Once your document setting is up on the right-hand side, there is a dictation feature in the icon of a microphone. If I click on it, down below, a microphone comes on. When it's red, it's recording. I want to briefly show how this works. When I turn on the record, watch what happens. My name is Sean Meth, period. I am a consulting teacher for North High School in Sioux City, Iowa, period. I have been teaching for the Sioux City Community School District for 11 years, period. Now I look here and I notice that my name is spelled wrong, so I quickly just change it and I make sure this is a capital letter. In essence, now I can talk more quickly than I can type. If I have a text box entry for Canvas, I simply highlight it, copy it, and then I paste it in my text box. This can help you complete independent work that you have to type faster. The next feature of Office 365 is similar to Google Docs, shared documents. So let's say you need to share a document with a student. I'm going to open up this new Colossus questions on my Office 365 folder, and I'm working with my fellow students, whether virtual or in class. The first thing I want to do is I want to go up and I'm going to invite that person. I'm going to share this document. Very important that you follow these steps. First thing I want to do is I want to add the student, choose Crystal Emojis, one of the consulting teachers. But before I do that, I definitely want to click on People in Sioux City Community Schools, and then make sure you choose Allow Editing before you add people. When I click this box, Krista is going to get an email with this link, and she will be able to share on this document, and we can collaborate. The third piece that we're showing you is the translation feature. I'm going to open up the new Colossus document, which I showed before, and I can see that this is kind of a poem. Let's just pretend right now that I need help translating this. I choose the review feature at the top. On the far right, it gives me a choice to translate the selection or translate the document. I'm going to choose translate the document. To the right, I simply have to choose my language. So I'm going to choose Italian for today, and I choose the translation button, and you can see it'll take a little while to translate, but the entire document is now translated in whatever language I choose. If I wanted to use just a section, I would choose Translate Section, and I would highlight that section and I would translate it to whatever language I want. Let's say I'm going to do Czech. And you can see that it just takes that section and translates it. The final feature we want to show you today is the Immersive Reader. First of all, you would choose the icon View, and on the left-hand side, click Immersive Reader. Microsoft Word to the right will basically take you into Immersive Reader, and there are a few features you can use here. First thing I'd like to show are the text preferences. You can increase the size to be able to really focus. You can increase your spacing. You can change fonts. You can definitely have different themes, and you can show source formatting. Within grammar options, if you wanted to use your syllables and break them up so that you understand where words have a natural break, you can choose that feature. Let's say I wanted to identify all of the nouns. I would click on that they would turn purple, and because I had show labels indicated here, it puts a little N above there for noun. If I take away the show labels, it disappears. Let's say I just wanted to know the verbs. I click on the verbs and they would be identified with red. If I click on all of them, the entire document shows me where your nouns, your verbs, and your adjectives and your adverbs are. When I go into the reading preferences, I can choose to have a line focus, which shows right where I'm having it read to me, or I can turn it off. Just want to briefly show you what that does. I'm going to close this box. If I click on the beginning of this and I click play, it will read it to me.
The new Colossus. Not like the brazen giant of Greek fame. With conquering limbs astride from land to land.
Now I want to show what that looks like, but just so you know, because I have syllables enacted, that's why it's breaking up the word for the reader. When I choose line focus, watch how it changes.
Land. Here at our sea-washed, sunset gates shall stand.
I'm going to go back to my reading preferences, and I just want you to know, because I have the picture dictionary on and I click on a word, it will show the word that I have and a picture of it. Now, I'm going to turn the line focus off. I want you to know that if I want to have it translated to, let's choose Spanish. It's a really neat feature. And I go ahead and choose the word stand now. When I click on it, the English word, and I can hear it,
Stand.
or I can have the Spanish word,
Soporte.
and I have a photo. If I want to have it read to me in Spanish, I can click on the feature to translate it to Spanish and then simply click on where I want to start and it will read it to me in Spanish.
No como el descarado gigante de la fama griega. Con la conquista de las extremidades extraíd de tierra en tierra.
Basically, Immersive Reader allows students to have text read to them out of Office 365 and to show the syllabus breakup and even translate it. I hope this has helped you today.